Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. Today I'm right next to this beautiful dumpster. I thought I would do a 1,000-mile review of my 2019 Springfield Dark Horse. Now, if y'all have watched the first video, you can see it looks quite different now. I have a 2-up seat now. I got this off of eBay from a private seller, around $200, and it was just like brand new. The other thing I've added, it is this windshield. I got this, man, it's on my channel though. If you want to see how I did it and what my cost was. I think the windshield was, I got it on I think it was a Black Friday or something like that, and I got it pretty cheap. It was like $140 or $120. That just for the shield, not the hardware. The hardware, it already came on this bike. The person who had it put it on there, and I just painted it black and to match. I have LEDs all the way around. I don't know what they are. They came on the bike, but everything on the bike is LED. The other thing I've done, I put these leather wraps off of eBay on the levers and the throttle and the other handlebar. Just kind of goes along with the whole Indian theme. I put this. I got a video on that off of eBay. Amazon. That was like, I think $40 for the both sides. It come painted, everything's good. I've got this off of eBay. It was a little bit used right here. I don't remember what I paid for it, $80 or $90. I don't remember. This here, I just made a video on this sissy bar. I got it from eBay. It was $140, which would have been a good price, but it didn't fit. And I had to do a lot of filing to get it to fit. And where it didn't fit was in the radiuses down here on these spools. If y'all familiar with this stuff, it took me like 5 hours of work to get it to fit. And the guy wouldn't give me money back. And I put the whole story on the video if you want to see it. I even tried to put the link to this bar, and it no longer exists. I don't know if the guy went out of business or he just changed his name because his manufacturer was just irreliable and whatnot. So what do you think about the bike? It looks pretty good. I'm here on a ride. I'm here waiting for William. He's going to be meeting me here. We're going to shoot down to Kennedy. I got to go pick up some mail and stuff down there in Kennedy. But the bike has been a pleasure to ride. I am pleasantly pleased with the Springfield, or with, I would think, Indian too, you know, for the most part. But this is the only bike I've ever owned. This is the only Indian I ever owned. Stay tuned. In June, I'm going to be going to Colorado, and I think I'm going to be renting a Indian Challenger up there, and we're going to do some riding up there. I'm hoping to get over to the $1 Million Highway and do that type of stuff. Yeah, so the update. So how many miles I put in? I think I put 1,000 or a little over 1,000. I do have 2 bikes, so this bike doesn't get all the mileage. But it's been a pleasure. I can't. I was at the Indian dealership just yesterday, and I was talking to a guy who's interested in buying an Indian, and he saw that I was riding this, and he saw me at the gas station. I saw him at the dealership, and you know, I told him, so why would you buy an Indian over a Harley. And I said, the only real reason to do it is just to be different. That's the main thing. If you just want to be different. I think Harley products are good. It is the top seller. It is the king. It is the king of the cruisers. There's undeniably, it has a large share of this market. I think these bikes are as good as a Harley. I think maintenance-wise, from what I know, it'll be less. This is like a Japanese bike dependability with American heritage. It's the best way I would describe the Indian line. You want to be unique. You want to stand out. When you drive up to these motorcycle meets or these places where there's a bunch of cruisers and stuff, what are you going to see? A bunch of black street glides and road glides, and that's the majority of what you see out there. Everybody's got the same thing. They got the same t-shirt. They got the same, the whole Harley club brotherhood, I guess. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I just want to be a little bit different. So that's why I got the Indian. I always want to stand out, but yet be affordable. And this bike was affordable. I think it was $18,900 when I bought it. I bought it in November of 22. We are April of 23, and it only had like 2,300 or 2,800 miles on it. So the bike was practically brand new. It doesn't have, no nicks, no damage. I like this flat paint job. It's called the Dark Horse in the Indian line, but that matted finish, I think it might be a little bit more durable and scratch resistance than the typical high gloss. This is the first bike that I've owned that has this type of finish, has the blackout look. There's no chrome on it. Just the only other color is the silver of the bolts and stuff like that. And you can change that to black if you want. There's bolt kits and stuff like that if you want to go that far with it. I still got the solo seat. There's a solo seat that came with the bike. That's how the bike in 2019 is the way they come. This is a 111. This is not the 116, but it's plenty powerful. Plenty powerful. I was just cruising up here at 85 miles an hour, and easy, smooth engine. Here's another story. I was at a dealership yesterday, Indian dealership, because I went to check the oil and it looked like extremely low, like, oh my God, I'm gonna burn this engine up. And so I called the dealership and said, now I checked it when it was cold and leaning on a kickstand. My other bikes that I've ever owned have always registered good, cold, and leaning on a kickstand. This bike here, you need to get the oil up to operating temperature. It needs to be in a level ground, and the bike needs to be level. And they did that when I got there, and they showed me it was perfect. Right between the add and the full, right in the middle. So that was a relief. I thought I had an oil burner on my hands, but nope, not yet. This is a Polaris product. They used to make the Victories. The Victories was a really desirable and maintenance low maintenance bike. This is the same thing. There's a lot of things on here that came from the Victory. Like the most obvious one for me is the reflectors. It's the exact same ones that were on the Victory. The levers, the exact same levers that was on the Victory. It has only one oil. You don't have to change multiple oils. You just change the oil one time, and that's it. It has got a filter in the front, just like a car. You unscrew it, take it off. One drain plug. Simple. That's what I like. I like the simplicity of it. But there's a lot. If you liked, this is what drew me to the Indian line. Is I knew the reputation of the company. Has a great reputation for their ATVs. Is what their major line of business is. They got into the motorcycle industry with the Victory, and then they dropped that line, and now it's just the Indian. Anyway, that is just a quick video of what's going on with me and the Victory. Oh, there you are. That's just a quick video of my impressions of the Indian. Still waiting on William. See if I ever make it down to Kennedy, but I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you next time.